My name is Cameron, and today I have Rosie for this video demonstration. And today we are talking about how to help your horse not be so heavy in the contact. So here's the twist. I'm not going to tell you right away what her age is, but if you want to try and guess how old she is, leave it down below in the comments. And at the end of this video, I will let you know her exact age. And so while you watch her move, try and guess how old she is. And she is an all-star. I love riding her. I call her my therapy horse, but she is super heavy and crooked. So here are my top 2 exercises on how to fix that, how I'm going to get her supple and lighten the frame, and also get her more focused from the hind end. That's going to be the secret to getting a horse soft and not so heavy in the contact, is by getting them to focus more on their hind end. So let's get started. All right, so the first exercise is one of my favorites. I do transitions on a circle, but if you feel like your horse is not quite warmed up or ready for that, I already warmed her up today, so she's ready. But if you feel like you just kind of want to get them straight, kind of tune to yourself, feel free to do this on the straightaway. But my favorite part, and this is where you really find the suppleness, is on the circle. I like to canter. And at each quarter of the circle, I'm going to do a transition. I'm going to trot for this one. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go back up to canter. Can she go from canter to walk? Good. And then can I trot this time? And stop. Notice I'm constantly changing the transitions. A lot of horses are so smart, they will pick up and memorize the exercise, and then they're going to start trying to kind of just push you around. They get really pushy. Do not let the horse do that. I'm going to back her up here because she got a little heavy. Notice I'm not fighting. I'm not pulling. I'm not leaning back. I'm just sitting here. My hands are closed. I'm cuddling with my leg. Let's go up to a canter this way. Beautiful. Can I canter this half circle? I'm going to switch it up so she doesn't think we're and I'm going to stop. So, and this is a good way to gauge how your horse feels. So if you get on and you're like, whoa, my horse just is like super energetic, I have no control, they're feeling hot, go on the circle, put your inside leg on with outside rein stable, do not let it go, and bend them to the outside rein. You'll have more control, and then do tons of transitions. Get them so focused on what you're about to ask them next, and then you can start going on a straightaway. But if you have a really chill horse and then you want to try the straightaway transitions first, get nice warmed up, do that. But notice I'm always going to change the type of transition we're doing. So I'm going to stop here. Now she wants to go forward, so I'm going to back her. Good. This time I'm going to see if I can get her up. Good. Get her really responsive. Test how responsive your horse is. This is a good exercise to really focus on that too. So if she's heavy, I make her do some rein backs. I want her focused more on this hind end, just like that. Good girl. Let's do some trot walk. So trot, we're walking. Good. I'm going to get some more inside bend here. Trot. She wanted to canter. I felt it, but I kept her at the trot. I'm going to go up to canter now. And then this time I'm going to go back down to trot. I'm just going to switch it up on her. That's when my lower leg came in on the outside there. So these transitions on a circle, change at each quarter, will work great. If you want to post when you do trot, you can, but the goal is to do it more at the sitting trot. So keep that one in mind. My second exercise for you, this is one I have to do with every horse, no matter their age. But what I would do are transitions on the serpentine. At each point, when you reach center line, that's when I want you to ask for another transition. So let's start the trot. This is a good way to introduce counter canter. But mainly I would do it to get a horse supple in their jog when you ask to change a bend. So I'm going to walk. I'm going to get them the tempo. To the left. Good. Tap. Sit. Send them forward. Good. Now I'm going to just trot. Good. Good. Nicely done. Good. And let's walk this one. So gauge on how your horse is feeling. If they try and anticipate, like, oh, I want to do a walk, do a trot. Like always switch it up. Don't do what they want, because then you're just kind of letting them take control of the ride. And you are the fitness instructor. You're the trainer. You want to be in control so you can help them. And that's how you get a horse to be a little bit more disciplined as well. Now I'm going to see how she feels. She's pulling. I'm going to walk again. Good. I'm going to let her canter. Now I'm going to do the same thing. You can try and see how they respond to the different seat positions at the canter. So if I sit, I could pick up the canter this way. And again, I could sit. She's not ready, so I'm going to actually make her stop because she got heavy and back her up. That's a great way to introduce counter canter as well. I'm going to do a series on how I would train counter canter, so don't worry about that as much unless you want to, unless they know the seat aids and you want to change the canter leads, you can add that in. But if you just want to do this at walk and trot, do that. But notice how she got a lot more supple the more I was doing both of these exercises. She wasn't so heavy in my hand, and I'm going to let her stretch. So I'm going to give you her age now. She is 27. She is about to turn 28 years old, beginning of next year, 2026. And we love her. She's our, like, the heart horse for everyone. I have kids that ride her. We just adore her. And so with an older horse, now that you know her age, tons of transitions. If this is how she's been able to stay in work all these years, is because of dressage and the exercises. The more you get them focused back here and the more supple they get, the more strength they will have in their top line so they can lift and carry themselves. She gets really crooked and heavy. She gets a grace period because she is 27. But at the end of the day, I want to keep her relaxed. I want to keep these joints loose. So I'm going to do transitions and lengthening and collecting. I'm going to do lots of lateral work with her. And she could hold the frame really good, as you could see in this video. But if she ever gets super heavy and tight, I do let a little bit more looser rein on her. So keep that in mind. I will do some more videos with her with detailed information and more exercises, all mainly for older horses. So tune into those. If you have any questions or if you got her age correct by guessing in the comments, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see any certain exercises on an older horse like her. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a happy new year. I'm so excited for 2026 and to watch everyone's progress in their riding. And I'm excited to see this gal go on to 28 years old. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you again next time.